What's up, guys? Dustin Yewy here, and I'm here with the Nashville Predators GM mode wrap-up. I know it's over. We lost in the conference finals to the Dallas Stars in Game 7. Disappointing, but life goes on, and, we get to start a new GM mode, so that's excellent. I think you guys are going to be, well, I don't even know what team it's going to be yet. It's going to be completely randomized. I will know, well, probably an hour before you guys know. So... yeah, I have no idea what team it's going to be yet. So we're going to start with retired players here to finish her off. Pierre-Marc Bouchard, Mark Stewart, Ehrhoff, Fair, Gabrick, Lino, Girardi, Martin, Ott, Upshaw, Eriksson, Bergenheim, Brown, Gleason, Koivu, Pominville, Rutu, Campbell, Desharnais, Bieksa. Do we have anybody in here? Oh, we got Victor Bartley retiring. Vanek, McDonald, Filppula, Reed, Fleischman, McCulloch, Weidman, McLaren, Backes, Plekanec, Carl, Hansen, Tooten, George, Glass, Hanzus, Pitkinen, Russell. I'm just kind of reading off names now. Okay, goalie-wise. Goalie-wise, any goalies? Not really, eh? Brian Elliott, Peter Budaj, that's about it. If you go with games played. Victor Fast. All right. Interesting. All right, so basically I just simmed up to a day before. It doesn't matter. Day before the oh, why did it do that? That's weird. Day before the draft, and yeah. So we'll start with the awards here. I already looked at the player stats and stuff last time, so if you guys want to check that out, please do. All right, so Stanley Cup champion was the New Jersey Devils. I believe they played obviously the Dallas Stars. That was their second appearance too. Calgary won it last year, the year before. President's Trophy, Pittsburgh Penguins won it. So Maurice Richard Trophy went to Rocky Alos again. Ted Lindsay went to Rocky Alos. Frank J. Selk went to Jonathan Taves. Bill Masterson, Austin Levy. William M. Jennings, Carey Price. Vezina Trophy, Carey Price. Colin Smythe, Corey Schneider. Oh, really? What? Hold on. Who? Oh, New Jersey. Oh, never mind. I was like, didn't Dallas win it? And then I was like, New Jersey, what? Yeah, no, that makes sense. Calder Memorial Trophy, Boris Paris Hogan. Lady Bing, Sam Reinhart. James Norris, Xavier Ouellette. Hart Memorial Trophy, Sam Reinhart. Yeah, Xavier Ouellette and that other guy on Detroit basically tore it up on defense. Art Ross Trophy, Sam Reinhart. And Prince of Wales. Oh, wait, what word did I miss? Hart Trophy went to Sam Reinhart. Wow. Jeez. All right. So yeah, we did, I'll just show you guys the playoff tree if you want to see it. Yeah, so basically Dallas and New Jersey went to 7 games. Huh. I think. No, wait. No, they didn't. They went to 5 games. I got confused by the numbers there. They were third. New Jersey was third place. Yeah, that's how it went. Yeah. So they went to 5 games. New Jersey beat Dallas in 5. Pretty impressive, actually. I'm not going to lie. So we did player stats and team stats last time, so we don't really need to do that again. This is going to be, I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible. So GM Tracker, as well, I have the final tally for all the goals we created for ourselves. At the start of the GM mode, I asked you guys to give me some input for some GM goals. We didn't do a very good job of meeting them, so you'll see that, but yeah, I don't know. GM tasks, rankings, personal GM records. So, personal GM records. Most tasks unlocked. Or, sorry, total tasks, 174. Most tasks, 34 in a year. Most task points earned in a week, 345. Earned in a month, 480. And in a year, 941. Total staff upgrades purchased, 14. Staff with most upgrades first. I'm trying to think. Best statistics. Total goalie shutouts in your career, 79. Shutouts this season, 11. Most wins in a single season, 52. Longest ever win streak, 13 games. That's actually pretty good. Trading, total trades made is 19. Rejected, 54. Trades made in a single year, 4. Proposals that boosted your team, 41. Proposal that lowered your team, 32. Highest GM reputation achieved, 100. So we finished with 100 GM. Maximum phones, 5. Best free agent signed in... is 86. Free agent signed 23. Contracts renewed 120. Most renewals in offseason 11. Players claimed off waivers 2. Rookie scouting, it doesn't really matter. Playoff history, Stanley Cups earned 2. Total trophies 14. Qualified for playoffs 8. I wish it gave you a history of all the trophies you won. You can kind of see it, but it'd be nice if you could actually go back and see, oh, I won that many, that many, that many. Times eliminated in first round 3, advanced to quarterfinals 5, advanced to semifinals 5, and advanced to Stanley Cup finals twice. Playoff round swept 2. So we got to the conference finals 5 times, which is I think is a pretty solid achievement out of 8 years. 5 times to the conference finals, that's pretty good. And we won the Stanley. We went to the Stanley Cup finals twice and won twice. So that's pretty solid, I think. So here's our final statistics, I guess. So first year we finished 46-29-7 with 99 points, 201 for, 191 against. We've eliminated in the first round. Second year we went 48-27-7. So like we progressively got a little bit better, obviously, after the first couple of years. This year was a bust for us, but we went far. Points 103, 208 for, 188 against. This year I didn't even think we were going to make the playoffs. We just barely made the playoffs ahead of because we finished 3rd in our division. Because I completely screwed up. That was like the down to the wire episode. Our division just did so bad that somehow we made it as a 3rd seed. Vancouver, who was in the Pacific, they had more points than us, but because they were below the 5th seed, there was no room for a wild card, and we ended up making it, obviously, because of being the 3rd seed in the division. So we had a terrible year. We finished with 87 points. That was the lowest year. We only had 40 wins. Like, you should not expect to win the playoffs around there. Like, you want to get at least 90 points. But we made it. We went to the conference finals, which is phenomenal. Like, we had a pretty good team still, but we just had a bad year. 2016, we went 49-26-7 with 105 points. 233 for, 189 against. We won the Stanley Cup. The next year, we went 50-27-5 with 105 points again. We had one more goal for and the same goals against. We won the Stanley Cup once for the 2nd straight year. 2018, 47-26-9. We had 103 points. So, again, we broke 100 points once more. 219 goals for, 195 against. So, our differential wasn't really that great, but we still did pretty good. And we got eliminated the first round. 2019, 52-27-3, 107 points. That was our 2nd best year. 230 goals for, 172 against. So still not the best goals for, but our goals against was ridiculous. It was stupid. It was like just above 2. I think it was 2.10 or something. And we finished 3rd round, so we went to the conference finals. And then this year, I was really hoping that the Bergeron trade would give us a push. We got a Morgan Riley in the right before the season too. It was still considered off season, so I was able to make the trade. We finished 50-24-8, 108 points, 236 goals for, 198 against. We had our most goals for this year, but our goals against was one of our worst. Actually, wait, I think it was our worst. Yeah, that was our worst goals against. And we finished, obviously, the conference finals. Holy moly. I don't think there's really... Yeah, so basically we never got fired. Total successful years 8. 8 out of 8 years was successful for the GM or the owner. I mean, they asked us for the low... Like, I've never seen a team progressively get better and then not improve, what they expected of me. So, basically they wanted, 44, 45 wins every year, which is just ridiculous because we were pulling off... we were pulling off 50 wins, and they were still asking for 43, 44, 45 wins. I was like, really? We won the Stanley Cup, and they're like, yeah, get us 43 wins. And I was like, okay, it's really not that much, but whatever. Yeah, so here's our contract here. First contract, get at least 39 wins. Really? Yeah, okay, we got 46. Owner happy with the year, yeah. Second year, 40 wins they wanted. We got 48, make the playoffs, yes. Owner happy, yes. 3rd year, get 40 wins. We finished exactly with 40. That was the closest we ever got to actually not doing it. Make the playoffs, yes. Owner happy with year, yes. Offered a contract renewal, yes. Second year, first year deal was get 40 wins again. I was like, okay, really? 49 wins we got. Make the playoffs, yes. Owner happy, yeah. Get 41 wins. We had 50. Make the playoffs, yes. Owner happy, yes. Then the last year in that contract, which was year 6, 42 wins. We got 47. Advanced to the second round, we didn't. That was the first time we hadn't done anything, but I think because we won the Stanley Cup those first 2, I think it was those first 2 years. One sec. Yeah, we won the cup. Obviously you can't fire a guy for that stuff, So the first 2 years of the contract out of the 3 years, we won the Stanley Cup. So the 3rd year, even though we didn't get to the second round, it's not a big deal, right? So 3rd year, Obviously, this was our we have another 3-year deal, but we're finishing on year 2. So 43 wins, yeah, obviously make the playoffs, yeah. And then this year's contract, they wanted 44 wins, we got 50, make the playoffs, yeah. Owner happy, yeah. All right, so staff upgrades, we basically maxed them all out almost. Amateur scout, pro scout, and assistant coach. You know, we need 1,000 for everyone, but we got pretty close to maxing it out. And yeah, I think that's about it. So, you know, we did. I thought it was a pretty good GM. We had so many, we had a lot of chance to win a like 3rd or 4th Stanley Cups. Like, I mean, we went to the conference finals 5 times out of 8 years, which is, you know, that's a pretty good feat in itself. Obviously, you can't win every year. That's the thing. We won back-to-back, which is, you know, something you don't expect to do. But, I mean, we were a competitive team basically every year, which is what you kind of shoot for in a GM mode series. So, you know what? We were very competitive. We got very close to winning, like, 5 years, you know. So I'm pretty happy with this GM mode. I mean, it's not Florida. We didn't 4-peat, which was, I think, a YouTube first. I don't know if anyone else has ever 4-peated on YouTube. So that was something else. That was pretty fun. I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I don't think there's much more to even look at. Stats we already did. You know, we had whatever. So, yeah, I'll switch over to basically our goals results for the season, or for the GM mode, so you guys can see them. All right, so here are the NHL 14 Be a GM 2 goals, and here are the results. So we wanted 3 Stanley Cups. We only got 2 Stanley Cups, sadly. We got close so many times, but we just could not get that 3rd one. The next one was 1 President's Trophy. We did not get any President's Trophies, which is very surprising. We had some good teams. We came 2nd, I think, a few times, but yeah, we just couldn't do it. 1 Calder Memorial winner. We got that Ville Kemppainen in 2017-2018 won the Calder Trophy, or Calder Memorial, trophy as the best rookie. So that was good. I think he had 80. Well, no, I think he was just under a point a game or something in his rookie season, which was just ridiculous. The next one was a real blockbuster trade. I think this last year's trade at the deadline was the most notable. I think it was a legit blockbuster trade. We gave up a really good second line sniper, which he was just underperforming this year, but he was pretty solid for us the whole GM. And then we gave up our backup Brad Bull, who was a 4.5 Gold Star goalie. He was an 85, so I mean, we gave up 2 85s pretty much. And we got Patrice Bergeron, who was an 88 two-way forward. He ended up not actually being that great for us, which was very kind of disappointing. I wonder what would have happened if we kept Silverberg and Bull maybe, but you know, you can't go back. And then basically we got I forget his name, but it was like S. Bergeron was the goalie we traded for. He was a rookie. He was like a 79. He wasn't anything special, but you know, he was there. So all right, so next one was obtain a 5-star player through draft or trade. We never did. The best player we got, we traded for Kemppainen. I mean, this past year I almost got that 5-star player, but just missed out. Next one was have a player get 50 goals. We did not do that. The closest was Kemppainen and or Skinner. They both had 36. That was the most goals we ever scored with one player. Have a player get 100 points. We weren't able to do that. Kemppainen was, again, the closest with 86 points as his highest. Have a defenseman score 30 goals. We never really got that great of an offensive defenseman until the last year, so I don't really know. You know, if we maybe could have continued, maybe Morgan Riley would have got more goals, but I don't know. The closest was Seth Jones. He had 12 goals, so that's the most we had out of a defenseman. I think going forward, I kind of want to get one solid offensive defenseman in the GMs just for, like, you know, power play goals and stuff, but yeah, I mean, Seth Jones, he got close. Finish a year with 20% power play or 87% or better PK. So it was an or goal, which in year 7, I looked through all the videos to try and see, because I could not remember if we did or not. So year 7 was actually our best year altogether. Our power play best was, our power play was 20.9%. Which is pretty solid. You know, that's a pretty good power play. You're scoring 1 out of every 5 power plays. So year 7 was very good. Best, and then the PK best was also year 7, and it was 86.7%. So like literally 0.3% shy of the 87 goal for But since we did beat the power play percentage, that was the best. But I figured I'd put our PK best as well, just so you guys see. And the last goal was have a third round player crack the lineup that we draft. So the closest was, I think it was Alain Saunier. There were two twin brothers in our draft. It was Alex Saunier and Alain Saunier. I believe Alain was the better one. Alex was like a 2.5 star. Alain was a 3.5. I think. I could be mistaken because they were both A Saunier, so I don't remember which one is which. But one of the A Sauniers was so close. He was a 79 overall like 2 years ago in year 7, I think, to start. And I tried. We didn't have space for him. So that's it was a kind of a neat goal because it's so hard to find good players later on in the draft. It's just randomized, so you don't really know what you're going to get most of the time. But yeah, so total, we were only able to get 3 out of 10 of our goals, which a little bit disappointing. We got very close on some of them, like the Stanley Cups, came second for President's Trophy, obtained 5-star player. We almost could have. The 50 goals and 100 points I've never personally, I don't think, ever done in a GM mode series, so that's something to look maybe try do again. If you guys want me to redo another goals thing, we can always set those up again for the next GM. I'm gonna start the GM, but we can always go back later and kind of change the goals. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. But yeah, the new GM video will be up today as well. So yeah, if you guys want me to do these kind of goals again, I don't like the rules. The rules were okay. I could just keep a general rule for stuff like don't trade, like the green for the red players unless, only during the season, the off season, I could do whatever I want. Like that was one of our rules or whatever. But for the most part, I'm just gonna try and keep it as realistic as possible. And yeah, if you guys want me to try and do this goals again, I think it'd be kind of neat. But let me know what you guys think. So yeah, we got 3 out of 10. Not very good. So anyways, thanks everyone for watching this GM mode. It was a lot of fun. Nashville was pretty good to us. We had some good teams. Obviously not the best results out of the 8 years, but we did pretty solid. So it wasn't Florida. That GM was ridiculous. I don't know how we did so good, but I'm looking forward to starting a new one. All right. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.